Hey everybody, Mike Mahoney coming to you to talk about the new Carter & Son thread chasing tool that they just made for me. I'm very excited about it. It's an all-in-one tool, female on one side, male on the other, and this beautiful aluminum handle here makes it really easy to control. Now what makes this tool unique is it comes right out of the box and it's ready to go. Let's have a closer look. Here's a close-up view of the chaser. These are 16 TPI threads, and that I find to be the most useful and easy to learn thread chaser there is. On the male end here, I've got an arc right in front of the chaser. That means I want you to put the tool rest from the arc back. So tool rest goes back here. On the front here is a chamfered edge, and that's where we'll sharpen it. The reason we want the tool rest back behind that arc is when you get to be a better thread chaser, you'll be able to lift the handle up and down, and therefore you won't punch one of these teeth right into a thread that you've already made. That'll be something you'll learn down the line. And here's the female end, again, a chamfered edge, and that's where we'll sharpen. Well, let's take our dimensioning tool here, and I'm going to true up a piece of end grain fibered wood. Now, the grain on this piece is running in this direction here, and that's really the kind of wood you want to make a thread with. Not all woods thread in that scenario, so you got to pick the right woods. All wood will thread if the grain direction is in this direction. You might want to do that if you want to practice. Now, I made a stop here, so that's where our threads will stop. I put a chamfer on that edge there, that's where our thread is going to start. And then I do a little song and dance with the chaser, and I'm at an angle here, and I strike with the middle of the thread chaser. And eventually, as long as the chaser is moving constantly, I develop this thread. I'll keep the top of the thread chaser clean so the wood doesn't get clogged up in there. And there you go. Let me show you a different view. This is how I'm lifting up the handle to try to keep from putting the point into a thread I've already made, and I'm moving it up and down. Not compulsory, you don't have to do it that way. This is just a little easier way. Now to do the female, I make a little collar. This particular piece is boxwood, and it threads really nice. I'm going to make the sides parallel there with my spindle gouge, put a little chamfered edge right on the front. Now I'm going to slow up my RPMs. I didn't mention that earlier, but I'm down to about 300 to 400 RPMs here. Do a little song and dance with the thread chaser at an angle here, and eventually I'm going to bring the chaser more parallel to the wall of the wood to keep those parallel. Now keep the chaser horizontal as well. You don't want to let that get angled up or down because you'll change the pitch. And the thread is done as soon as it looks like the inside of the chaser. Let me show you how to sharpen this. I take a little bit of 320 grit sandpaper, put it right on my lathe bed, and then take the chamfered edge and just scrape it off, and I've got a nice fresh surface there for more thread chasing.